guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If today is the first time that you're ever seeing one of my videos, welcome to the M&M family. My name is Marylin Morales. So today I came up with the idea, but one of my coworkers said that she's watching my videos, and I use a lot of steps, and I use a lot of brushes, and I use a lot of stuff. So I want to go back to when I barely didn't know what to do with my makeup, and I was very simple. But now, knowing what I know today, I wanted to create something nice and very simple, easy for anybody as a beginner, and this will help out all my new ladies out there that wants to know how to apply a little bit more than just foundation. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 videos a week. And I don't have set days because I do have a crazy schedule. I'm trying to start pre-recording some videos, but I have 2 jobs plus YouTube, so just bear with me. But the 3 videos a week will come. I'm trying to get in a schedule of Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but certain days, just in case. It all depends what days I work in the hospital. But let's get into makeup. Also, you can follow me at my social media. It will be Marylin Morales 03, and everything will be down below. Also, click on that notification button. It should be around this area down here. That will let you know when I upload each time. So if you would like to know how to slay your makeup for beginners, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so to keep it very minimal and to let you figure out things little by little, I wash my face and I haven't done anything. Okay, so for moisturizer, I'll be using my Pond's. And you can find this in the travel size. This is the Nourishing Moisturizer, and it's the blue label. You can find this in the travel size on any store, but the most inexpensive place that you can find this will be at Walmart. I think it's 90 something cents. So you want to make sure that before you apply any foundation, you apply some moisturizer. That way your face will have a barrier before your foundation. Okay? This is a step that it is very important, but you can skip it if you want. I would not suggest it, but it will be for your Wet n Wild. This will be a primer. Primers are used to just give, like when you play, you're going to paint a wall and you want to make sure that it just sticks to the wall and doesn't flake, and you don't waste so much product. This, instead of being for your wall, it will be for your face. So you want to make sure that you use the primer. This one, I think it costs like less than $5. I purchased this at Walgreens. But this is from the brand Wet n Wild. It's one of the most inexpensive ones. And I like to dab this all over my face. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, because you want to make sure that when it's like a wall, we're painting a canvas. So before you apply any foundation, you want to make sure that the products that you place on your face are completely dry. So before I go to apply foundation, I'm going to talk about 2 other products that I will suggest for your face. And I'm going to let just my face dry, and the products of my face absorb the products that I just placed. So a very good beginner palette that you can find at Ulta, or you could buy it online. But this is an Ulta collaboration with Michell. For those of you who do not know Michell, she's also a YouTuber. And I just love Michell because she's so very down to earth, and she's one of my favorite YouTubers. So she collabed with Ulta, and they created this beautiful palette right here. At the beginning of my YouTube channel, I did a giveaway with this palette. So this is the palette that I'm going to be using today. Why? Because this has all the products and everything that you will need basically for a face. So here you have 9 shadows, your blush, and then your highlighter, and also it comes with a very beautiful nude matte liquid lipstick. The cost of this palette is $20 when I purchased it at Ulta. And then the other palette that I also suggest is the Carly Bible palette. This was in collaboration with Beige Cosmetics, and both palettes has a mirror. And then this one, it gives you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eyeshadows, and then it gives you the highlights. The only thing that this is missing, it will be the blush. But if you have a different blush, you can use it. But this will be two very good palettes for a beginner. Okay, so my face is completely ready for foundation. For foundation, the one that I'm going to use, and I picked this, and the reason is, one, it's very inexpensive. Two, it's one of the products that are coming in, or came in on the drugstore, so it's a newer brand. And the other one, it's because it's very, I know when somebody is at the beginning, or you barely don't do any type of makeup, you want to make sure that your face don't look so done. I like that. I'm a full coverage girl, but I wanted to make sure that keep this very new user friendly. So the foundation that I'll be using today is the Rimmel London Lasting 25-Hour Breathable Long Wear Foundation. That's a heck of a name, by the way. So this claims for this that it's a long wear foundation. I don't know about 25 hours because, hey, we only have 24 hours in the day. But this also has a broad spectrum of SPF of 20. I'm in the shade Neutral Beige, and the number for this, it will be the 400. And this is the foundation right here. So this is the reason why I got this, because your face or your blemishes or anything else will show a little bit. So this will not be such an intense foundation for you to use. So what I like about this foundation also, besides it costs, I think it's $7.99 is the price for this foundation. It has like a duffel applicator just like this. And it's easier for my new ladies just to dot a lot over your face. So this is exactly, guys, what I'm going to do. Just dot this foundation all over my face. And one of the items that it's very important for you ladies to get, and you can find this at any drugstore, any Walmart, it will be a sponge just like this that is kind of squishy. That way you can moisten it, because you can't use it, well, you could use it dry. It's not just gonna look the best on your face. But if you get a sponge just like this, it's nice and squishy. This one is not from the drugstore, but it was very inexpensive. It was $5. But I purchased this one at Morphe. So you wet your brush, and then you squeeze all the water out. Leave it nice and dampened. Then you're going to pulse this all over your face, including eyes, everything, the entire face. So that way it will be easier to get an even blend, and because you have it, you're using this moisten or dampen, what it will do for you is that if you put too much foundation, it will pick it up for you, ladies. How about that one? You make sure that the entire your entire face is completely blended. Sorry that I'm just going to cover my face with the mirror, but I want to make sure that my face is blended. If you have very dark circles or dark areas in your face, you might go with a concealer, and you want to get that 1 or 2 shades lighter. That way you bring some lightness in this area right here. Or like I did, I just placed foundation, and I still have some dark circles peeping through, but I'm just tired. But you could buy a concealer just like that. The one that I will be using, it will be the medium 20 from Wet n Wild, but you don't have to. I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer, and the way that I like to apply is just go from the inner corner and out, and leave it there. And just from the inner corner and out, and leave it there. I'm not doing anything else. I usually go crazy here. Those of you that see my videos. But I just want to keep it there. With the pointy side, then I'm going to go ahead and pounce this. Blending. Blending means that you're just pouncing until you don't see any harsh lines. And I like to close my eyes so I could bring it up. Okay, so see, my face has a little bit of more brightness on this area right here, and that's because it's the concealer. So this is one shade. When you look at it, it's about 1 shade or 2. Let me see if you can pick it up. It's very close to my skin color. It's about 1 shade to 2 shades lighter than my foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me in Matte and Poreless in what is this? Oh, in Sun Beige, and this will be in color 300. This is my favorite, powder. Okay, so usually this will come with a little thing here. I don't like to use that. So my suggestion today, I'm going to keep it in 3 brushes. Can you believe that? I don't believe it. So you're going to get a brush like this. You could use, this is from Soap and Glory, but you could buy it at the dollar store. And you could buy the Wet n Wild, but the one that I have from Wet n Wild is dirty, and I use that for something else So what you like to do to set your face is get some product and start pouncing all over your face, especially in this area here, because you want to make sure that you set your eye. When I said setting your eye, what that means, or your skin, is that you're setting the foundation. So foundation, right after that comes powder. Powder is done. So my next step, it will be dealing with my brows right here. So what I like to keep is my same shape, and I'm not going to go into a brow tutorial. I will link my brow tutorial, but I'm about to record a new one because a little bit things have changed, but I'll keep my brow tutorial and I'll link it at the bottom bar. So I like to bring everything up and then kind of fade it here in the end. And what I like to do, it's when I want a very natural brow, this is from Rimmel London, and this is the brow this way. And what this has is like a mascara, but for your brows. And this is like the color, it's brown, so this is just like that, right? So I like to kind of take most of the color out, do like this, like kind of shave it. That way I don't bring a lot of products. And I'm just gonna brush my brows, okay? Now I'm going to the Michell palette, and I would like to apply my blush first. This has a mirror, but that mirror is very dirty. So I'm going to get this brush right here. So I'll be using this brush from Wet n Wild. That's the brush that I usually like to use. Going to get some product. Tap the excess because sometimes these blushes are very pigmented and you want to make sure that you don't go crazy or go ham with your blushes. So I do this, tap the excess. Then I kind of do in my apples on my cheeks. So I like to do this and kind of bring it up. And I pounce it in circular motions. And then to get the excess, I like to blend it with the other brush. Keeping the palette in my hand. I'm going to use this brush right here. This is from Wet n Wild. And this brush costs $1. You could find a brush just like this for $1 that is the same brand as this one, and this was $1. So I'm using 3 brushes today. I'm trying to keep this very minimal, and this will be thanks to my coworker, Miss Rosa. Alright, so I'm going to keep this makeup very minimal, but I have some mauve colors on me, so I like to use this color in my inner corner, and then we're going to apply something here. And I'm going to keep this very, very simple. So I'm going to get closer to you guys. Okay. So I'm going to do this eye so you guys can see. So I'm obtaining the color, and this is the color Rosemary. So I'm going to get some product, circular motions. I'm going to pat the excess, and I'm just going to keep this in my outer V area. And outer V will mean this area right here. So I'm pouncing, and I'm kind of doing circular motions. So you pounce the color, or pat the color in, and then you're going to go circular motions, pat, circle, and what you're doing is distributing the color evenly. That way it will look blended. So when you feel like you don't have no more product, or you do it a few times, then you want to make sure this is your transition area, or this is your I forgot the name of this body part, but this area here, like it will be like in the socket where your bone is right here. That's where you're going to keep this. So now that I placed pretty much all the colors here, then you're going windshield wiper motions this way. I'm going to use the same brush. I like to use some color right up here in the brow bone area, so you could get the color Wheezy. Same brush. Pat the excess, and what you're going to do, you're going to get closer to your brow area, and you're just going to keep that there, okay? And this I'm not doing circle, I'm just doing back and forth, okay? All right. So for the inner corner area, this look is pretty much done. I said I was going to keep it very simple. Then you could go with the color Lola, is this golden shade here. Put your finger couple of times. If it gets too intense just like this, then you could pounce it on top of a sheet. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it to the inner corner with my fingers, okay? And you're going to pounce it all over your eyelid. Not all over your eyelid, but at least the first third, the most third. Or at least up to the middle, a little bit to the side. There you go. All right. I'm going to keep this here, or if you have a tiny brush, you could use a brush. This came on my Rimmel London brush. If you have a thingy just like that, like a little sponge, it's to brighten my eye. It will be in the inner corner area. I'm going to go back with that shade Lola. And I'm going to place that in my inner corner of the eye. Okay? And what that does is just lighten the whole thing. See how that lightens your eyes? It just brings the whole look. It just gives you that dimension in your inner area, and it just smooths out the whole look, okay? I'm done with this, you guys. Keeping it very simple. Okay, so I will not use any eyeliner. I'm going straight to mascara. So the mascara that I like to use is this by Maybelline, and this is the Colosal Big Shot, and it looks just like this. When you're placing your mascara, I like to look down, so I have this mirror down here. And I'm just going to brush it first. I like to wind my eyes just like this. And then I would like to get in the inner part and just wiggle it just a little bit so it will look, or mimicking like I'm placing eyeliner, and what I'm doing is just smudging the mascara all over my upper lash line. Now I'm going to do my lower lash line, and for that I like to do keeping it real, for real, you guys. Okay, so you can leave it up to this. I had sometimes your face, if you use too much products, it will look kind of cakey because you have to use a setting spray. You could buy setting spray at Walgreens, at Ulta, at any drugstore, at any beauty supply. But the one that I'm going to use, usually you can find it at CVS. And I like to make sure that my lashes are dry. That way it won't ruin or my mascara won't run. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my lipstick, but the one that I'm talking about, the setting spray that I'm talking about is the NYX, and this is the matte finish. If you like more like a glowy type of face, then you could use the one that is for more dewy or just a setting spray. Alright, so for lipstick, I'll be using the one that came in this palette right here. I told you that this, for $20, it gives you everything. I place this on my lips. So I think my lashes are dry, so I'm going to go straight to the setting spray, and I like to put this setting spray like this. Just a little swoosh. And this is it, you guys. My face is done. This is very simple. This is how my eyes are looking. Usually I use this type of makeup look to go to work, and I like to define my eye a little bit more, but I wanted to keep this very simple for a beginner, so I use only 2 shadows. Remember, with the deal with the shadow, you get a fluffy brush just like this, and this is a actually blending brush, so you place it, tap it, swirl it, tap it, swirl it, tap it, swirl it, and then do like this. And then in my lid area, what I did, I placed one color with my fingers. You're done. If there's other products that you want to use, you could go ahead and use it, but this is like the most simple face that it will be suitable for any girl out there. So I hope you like this type of video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel This video will be dedicated for all those that want to learn how to do your makeup, and it will be apply a little bit more effort on your makeup. I hope you like it. This is for you. So I hope you like it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah. God bless you. Know that I love you very, very much. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you guys in my next video. Besos. Bye-bye. God bless you.